College Game Day is brought to you by Travelocity.
The roaming gnome of Travelocity being pampered as always, hanging out with Sparty and friends at the Rec Fest. The Rec Fest held every year to showcase Michigan State's rec programs. There's Billis and Seth going at it. Although I think that massage was much more in line with how Jay's usually treated the night before a show. As morning up should be.
College Game Day is brought to you by Travelocity.
You know, the Travelocity roaming gnome makes the rounds with us. That's 495 pounds.
Get it up! Get it up!
That's a straight overhead press because, I mean, that's tough on the labrums. You know?
Where are his hands?
Well, that's the other thing. He's got such short arms, he doesn't have very far to push it.
College Game Day is brought to you by Travelocity.
Our friend, the roaming gnome, getting to do a little crowd surf. You know, I saw a shot from Baton Rouge a second ago. Vital's about 15 seconds away from getting the gnome treatment. Getting passed right up the bleachers.
Game Day is brought to you by Travelocity.
The roaming gnome of Travelocity hanging out with our buddy Bob Valvano, who'll be an ESPN radio analyst for the game. You know, and a remarkable coincidence, the gnome, about a similar life likeness to my partner for the game tonight, Jay Billis. Billis is taller, but...
Oh, I thought you were saying you would be the gnome because you're never going to get a word in.
Oh, well, you could go that way, too. There are many jokes. There are many ways.
College Game Day is brought to you by Travelocity.
Look at the roaming gnome from Travelocity helping prep Boomer and Sooner to get the Sooner schooner in line. You know how you can tell Boomer and Sooner apart? Boomer blue eye, Schooner brown eye, or Sooner brown eye, gnome pointy hat, red, always.
Is brought to you by Travelocity.
Our buddy, the roaming gnome, doing some work and getting an assist. Greenberg, that looks like your handiwork helping out the gnome.
That's a good play. Go through the big blue nation, get to the gig-em, get to Rome, and then try to run a little floppy action on the other side, gnome.
That might be Paris, Texas. That's so close to Texas A&M there. And we'll be at Texas A&M next week for College Game Day.
College Game Day is brought to you by Travelocity.
Look at the roaming gnome taking a tour of some of the traditions on campus, going to the Sol Ross statue. Students put a penny there before a test for good luck, and just carrying the gnome around is also good luck for you as well. Let's take a look at how Kentucky fares on the road now. Brought to you by Travelocity as we say howdy and farewell for the moment to the gnome.
College Game Day is brought to you by Travelocity.
Look at the name in there. Who's me or the gnome?
Second.
What do you think?
Archie, you killed it. You knew every word to the song.
I was going to say, clearly, the gnome might saw the horns off as well as I do, but I clearly sang the Aggie
You
war
were
hymn better.
big time, Archie. You were big time. Very impressed. You killed the opening of the show today. Respect.
You like that?
Yeah, respect. I got you.
College Game Day is brought to you by Travelocity. Wander wisely.
Roaming gnome spent most of the week in Hawaii, but now making the trip back to learn here at the University of Virginia, spending a little time with the Cavalier. Now,
College Game Day is brought to you by Travelocity. Wisely.
the roaming gnome went all Steph Curry, Klay Thompson on the people, and was raining in shots, but there's one basketball left. What's it? Oh, look at the ups.
It's like an 80-inch vertical.
Yeah, maybe 78 when you count the hat. A foot for the hat, and he's getting his just desserts from the Who's.